Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Logan Legacy and you are now watching Quant Chronicles. On today's episode, we have the ultimate C++ roadmap that is going to lay out everything and give us the exact vision we need to succeed as a quant developer within 1 year. And if you're new here, my name is Logan Legacy and we're going from zero to hero, landing our first quant internship. We will land that quant internship within 1 year. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this roadmap is amazing and it is absolutely a game changer. I'm just gonna lay out essentially the basics of what we need to learn. So intro to the language, setting up your environment, basic operations to control flow and statements, from control flow and statements to functions, data types, pointers and reference, structuring code base, structuring classes, accepting, handling, language concepts, standard library, templates, idioms, standards, language tools, debuggers, compilers, building systems, packaging, managers, and finally working with various libraries. Now guys, this is the ultimate secret sauce in becoming a quant developer, because as you know, if you've watched my previous episodes, you know why C++ is king today, still in all quant finance roles and trader positions and everything to do with quant. Everyone still uses C++. The reason being is because some of these original quant programs were originally coded in C++ up to 25 years ago, and they're still being used today on Wall Street. But let's take it a step further. We're not just doing Wall Street quant trading. We, in specifically, are going to be doing a lot of crypto and DeFi projects. And if you're interested in that, and you're interested in doing some kind of startup with me, let's connect, let's work together, and let's get something done. So, without further ado, we are currently at step 3 of this process. So we're here at basic operations because if you've been watching my videos, you know that we literally are just starting. Guys, we're just starting C++. We have zero, I wouldn't necessarily say zero, but very little coding experience. And yeah, I'm taking you along with me on our journey learning C++, and that is why this is so important, because we need to learn C++ the fastest. I know a lot of people are trying to sway new developers into learning Python, and to be fair, it's a lot easier learning Python than it is C++. But I know I'm the type of person that wants to dive into the deep end first, so that's why we're doing C++. I have a feeling if I was to learn Python first, I'd probably get lazy and just be like, I don't really need C++. So that's why we're doing C++ first, because we need it in order to get the quant internship and to get people interested in our projects. They need to be coded and made in C++. Hands down, end of story. Also, I want to address, there was a comment on the channel addressing the shadow over here. And yeah, guys, I realize that it's pretty bad. But as a camera engineer myself, which I don't think I've dropped that yet before, but yes, as a camera engineer, I have a lot of production gear. And the only reason we're kind of keeping it simple is because this is a fairly new channel and we want to keep it super simple and not really focusing on too much production quality gear stuff right now. We're just focusing on cramming our brains and reading 6-7 hours a day on C++ and researching everything to do with quant roles and C++ and stuff like that. So don't worry, I have a plan. Once we hit, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, once we hit 2,000 subscribers, guys, I promise I'll whip out the drone, I'll whip out the 4K cameras, the lighting, the nicer microphones. We'll get this thing looking fantastic. But as of right now, everything is just filmed on the front of an iPhone camera and one simple light right here and a tripod and obviously the microphone. Can't forget somewhat good audio quality, and these mini DJI microphones do the job. So we're happy with them. If you guys are happy, I'm happy. And yeah, as soon as we grow a little bit larger, I'm giving ourselves the goal of 2,000 subscribers before we really whip out the big guns, the gimbals, the 360 cameras, the drones, all of that stuff. We have tons and tons of stuff, and we might even getting into editing some of this content and making it a little bit more snappier and faster. And that way it's not just one long video with no cuts. But as of right now, I really like this format. I really like the style of it. It's just honest, it's real, it's not overly complicated, and it doesn't take a million years to edit a video. It's just one and gun, go get this thing done. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, I apologize for the shadow, needless to say, but we're just gonna keep it raw and unfiltered in the beginning. So yeah, 2,000 subscribers, that's what we need. And then once we get that, we'll start really lugging out the very expensive gear. So anyways, let's get into step 3, the basic learnings of C++. That's syntax, variables, data types, conditionals, loops, pointers, data structures, algorithms, arrays, vectors, stacks, queues, trees, maps, hashing, which if you don't know, and I just learned this recently, quant development has a lot to do with hash mapping, and my brain still isn't wrapped around these concepts quite yet, but I'm jumping a little ahead of the curriculum. And if you watched my year plan quant video that I just dropped, where I lay out like every single software and everything that we're going to learn, yeah, that's definitely a part of it. And we're going to learn Vim, Git. We're going to learn a lot of really cool stuff on this channel. So C++, just the beginning. And also, guys, if you're watching this video, I really appreciate the likes. I had 1 dislike on our roadmap quant video. If whoever disliked that comment, please leave a, whoever left the dislike on that video, please leave a comment and explain why we're getting disliked early on. But other than that, I think we're like up to 8 or 9 videos now, and we just have had 1 dislike. So it's not really the end of the world, but it hurts to get that. And, you know, I'm not trying to focus on the negatives because we have like literally like 100 plus likes and just 1, dislike. So it's not the end of the world, but I would like to know what I'm doing wrong. And if you dislike it, or if you could reconsider disliking it, don't dislike this video. Please like all of our videos. But I'm not trying to tell you what to do. So yeah. So anyways, guys, right now, currently in reading the pages on the book, we just hit, I believe, 77 pages, which is the original goal. We wanted to read 77 pages each and every single day. But guys, I'm just taking it one step at a time and really understanding these concepts and not trying to speed rush through C++. We can speed rush through other programs and stuff like that, but we want to make sure that C++ sticks and we learn every little single thing that we can about it. I mean, even stuff that doesn't even seem relevant in a quant role, we still want to learn about it because it's still C++. We want to become, and I will become, a master at C++. So that is also what I recommend if you want to become a quant developer, is just master C++. Maybe start with Python because that's probably easier, but you're going to need to learn C++. So master that regardless. That is my best advice. Right now in the beginner's guide, we're learning conditional expressions. So yeah, if something's true, do this. If it's not true, do something else. 0 means no, and yeah, any other number means true. Nested ifs. A nested if is just a statement inside of another if statement. Super simple to understand. If-else ladders. This one is pretty interesting to learn. When you have a bunch of choices and you check them one at a time from top to bottom. As an example with like pizza, you could do if they have pepperoni, take it. If else if they don't have cheese, take it. And then the third one below that would be else if they don't have that, if they don't have cheese, then take veggie. And then else they don't have veggie, they don't have cheese, they don't have pepperoni, they don't have cheese, they don't have veggie, else no pizza today. So that's a really cool way to understand else, if else ladders. So that was really cool. And guys, before I leave, I really, really want some feedback on the AI header that we chose. AI made it. And yeah, I just wanted it to make it fun. And I almost kind of wanted to beat myself up for like chasing these goals. And that's kind of the reason and the purpose I saw that was the kind of like make fun of myself. Like, oh, he wants a modern architectural home. And oh, he wants a Porsche 993, you know, like just kind of stabbing at myself. But yeah, I really want some feedback on the AI. And guys, eventually it won't be AI. Eventually I'll take photos of me in front of my house with my cool car in front of a whiteboard, and it'll all be legit and all be pictures. We just need something to keep us going, something to kind of keep the dream alive. And for me to see it is to believe it. And I would highly recommend yourself, you know, if you have a dream, if you want a Porsche 993 like me or a modern architectural home like me, go to ChatGPT and have it, you know, take a picture of yourself and just add some stuff that you want in your dream life. And that's going to help you manifest this life easier because you're actually going to see yourself with it. Same thing as if like maybe you're overweight and you want to get super buff, you know, if you Photoshop yourself on top of like a big buff body, you know, it'll be easier to go to the gym and get gains because you'll be like, oh, I already have seen myself with abs and stuff like that. It may not be real, but your subconscious may not know that. And that's why it's awesome to play with AI and kind of having that dream look, that dream journal, and your dream movie that you replay over and over and over in your mind. It's a little bit metaphysical and not necessarily on topic, but I would love some I would love some feedback on the AI picture and the AI that we have in the header. So anyways, guys, I believe that is all on today's episode. Again, thank you for watching Quant Chronicles. And yeah, please leave a comment and let me know how you like the AI picture. Peace.